GOG.com is a PC game and, as of August 28, 2014, movies sale and distribution service operated by GOG Ltd, a wholly owned subsidiary of CD Projekt based in Warsaw, Poland. GOG delivers classic video games through its DRM-free digital platform for Windows, Mac OS X and since July 2014 Linux. In March 2012, it began selling more recent titles such as The Witcher 2, Alan Wake, Assassin's Creed, among many others. Features: the games can be purchased and downloaded online, and they are distributed without digital rights management. The prices of products typically range from about $5 to $10 for older games, along with special offers and sales held several times a week. Some newer titles have a higher price. The user does not have to install special client software to download or run the games, although an optional download manager is available. After downloading, the customer retains full ownership to the products. They can be archived on any personal storage media for unlimited time. They are independent of the customer's GOG.com account. In order to ensure compatibility with newer versions of Microsoft Windows, some games are pre-patched or bundled with open-source emulation and compatibility software, such as SCMVM and DOSBox. Additional compatibility fixes are included if required, sometimes coming from the game community itself. Examples of games which have such additional fixes are Outcast or Dungeon Keeper 2. Along with purchasing the games, customers are also able to download numerous extra materials relating to the game they purchased. Often these extras include the game's soundtrack, wallpapers, avatars, and manuals. GOG also offers full customer support for all purchases and a money-back guarantee for the first 30 days. Promotions are organized regularly. The style of these promotions varies from a discount for products that are bought in bundles, to thematic competitions like Riddles, a Euro or Guess a Game from a Picturia Euro contests or a Euro Oebis time on a specific Lavila Euro. Also, GOG gives away promotion codes for a game with review contests. History. On March 26, 2009, GOG announced it had signed a deal with Ubisoft to publish games from their back catalog. This was the first deal with a major publisher to offer DRM-free downloads. The deal to publish through GOG also included games that were not available through any other online distribution channel. On August 28, 2014, the company announced the availability of a selection of 21 DRM-free movies, in addition to a number of new features, such as the ability to select currency. Marketing stunt. During a period of days from September 19 to 22, 2010, the GOG website was disabled, leaving behind messages on the website and their Twitter accounts that the site had been closed. A spokesperson for Good Old Games reiterated that the site is not being shut down, and confirmed news would be forthcoming about changes to the service. A clarification posted on the site on September 20, 2010, said they had to shut down the site temporarily due to business and technical reasons, with industry journalists believing the shutdown may be related to the nature of DRM-free strategy, based on Twitter messages from the company. On September 22, 2010, GOG revealed that this shutdown was a marketing hoax as part of the site coming out of beta. The site's management, aware of the reactions to the fake closure, stated, "First of all, we Unregistered Trademark D like to apologize to everyone who felt deceived or harmed in any way by the close down of GOG.com. As a small company, we'd only a Unregistered Trademark T have a huge marketing budget, and this is why we could not miss a chance to generate some buzz around an event as big as launching a brand new version of our website and, even more important, bringing back Baldura Unregistered Trademark Southgate to life." Relaunch. The site returned on September 23, 2010, with an improved storefront and additional benefits, as outlined during a webcast presentation. During the presentation, GOG's co-founder Marcin Iwinski and managing director Guillaume Ramberg had dressed as monks to atone for their sins. The relaunch of the site was considered by Ramberg to have been successful, having brought new customers that were previously unaware of GOG. As promised after its relaunch, GOG was able to offer several Black Isle Studios games such as Baldur's Gate, Planescape, Torment and Icewind Dale, which have previously been unreleased through any download service due to legal issues between the ownership of Dungeons & Dragons-related games between Atari, Hasbro, and other companies. Rebrand to GOG.com. On March 27, 2012, GOG announced that it was branching out to feature AAA and independent titles in addition to older games. The site was rebranded to GOG.com. Expansion to OS X games. In October 2012, GOG.com was announced to be bringing DRM-free games to OS X. This included the previously Steam-exclusive The Witcher and The Witcher 2, both made by CD Projekt Red. Money-back guarantee. On December 9, 2013, GOG.com introduced a money-back guarantee for the first 30 days if a customer faces unresolvable technical problems with a bought game. GOG Galaxy. In the CD Projekt Red company update in June 2014, GOG.com announced that it would be bringing a Steam-like client, GOG Galaxy, to Windows, Mac, and Linux platforms. The client is designed as a storefront, software delivery, and social network client, allowing players to buy and play games from GOG and share them with friends. The client is optional and will retain the DRM-free objective of the GOG website. Expansion to Linux. GOG.com gathered user feedback in a community wish list, and one of the most demanded feature requests was support for native Linux games, which gathered close to 15,000 votes before it was marked as in progress. Originally GOG representatives said that there are technical and operational issues which make it harder than it seems, however it's something they would love to do, and they have been looking at. On March 18, 2014, GOG.com officially announced that they will be adding support for Linux, initially targeting Ubuntu and Linux Mint in the fall of 2014. On July 25, 2014, Linux support was released early, and 50 games were released compatible with the operating system. Several of the launch titles included games that were newly compatible with Linux, while most of the games already supported downloads made for the operating system on other distribution platforms. Expansion to DRM-free video. On August 27, 2014, GOG announced the launch of the new addition to their service, distribution of DRM-free films. GOG offers DRM-free downloading in MP4 format and streaming of video in standard and DRM-free HTML fashion, which doesn't bind users to any specific platforms or devices. The movies are made available in Full HD 1080p, 720p and 576p for limited bandwidth or download quotas. A few titles do not have the Full HD 1080p format available. GOG started with adding 21 documentaries about internet culture and gaming. However, in their plans is adding fiction films and series, and according to GOG's managing director Guillaume Ramberg, they were in the talks with many major studios. While studios representatives liked the idea, they also were reluctant to let go of their current DRM approach until some other major studio would make the first step. Still, GOG planned to work on overcoming the initial reluctance and moving DRM-free video forward. Market share. As GOG.com releases typically no absolute game-selling numbers, market share considerations of GOG.com among the digital distributors are a challenge. But, sometimes an individual game developer releases his internal statistics about the selling performance on different game distribution channels for his specific game. In an article dated November 11, 2011, PC Gamer reported statistics for online sales of The Witcher 2. According to PC Gamer, Direct2 Drive, Impulse and Gamersgate's combined sales were a total of 10,000, GOG sold 40,000 copies, while Steam sold in same time period 200,000 copies. On February 20, 2013, Defender's Quest developer Lars Doucet revealed the first 3 months of revenue following his game's release across 6 different digital distribution platforms, including 4 major digital game distributors and 2 methods of purchasing and downloading the game directly from the developer. The results showed that GOG.com generated the second most revenue of the 4 digital game distribution platforms used, trailing only Steam. Doucet noted that for the major, digital game distributors, GOG star is clearly rising. Even under direct competition, GOG generated 14.5% as much revenue as Steam. Steam enjoys a captive market of ardent loyalists, but GOG is swiftly becoming an attractive alternative and gaining loyalists of its own, especially in the anti-DRM crowd. Available games: as of October 28, 2014, there are 842 games available on GOG. More games are made available on the service several times a week. GOG.com has signed deals with a number of publishers, including references. External links: GOG.com